Hi, everybody. It's Allison with Thatched Roof Cottage. It is New Year's Eve 2024. We're headed into 2025. And so I thought I would hop on here and give everyone a little rundown of what festivals and events that you can look forward to in January of 25. There are actually several across the country. So let me, I'm going to share my screen with you. So if you could just bear with me on that. I've got another screen over here, so that's why I sometimes am going to look over there just so you don't think you're like, what is she doing? But yeah, we have actually a lot of we have a lot coming up. So if you're not familiar, just while I'm doing this, just to let you know, if you're not familiar with Thatched Roof Cottage, my name's Allison, and I keep a list of fiber festivals and events like retreats and yarn crawls and conferences and presentations. I keep that updated throughout the year. And so you can go to my website, thatchedroofcottage.com. Here is what is, as of this recording, this is what the homepage looks like. So you can go to the website, thatchedroofcottage.com. And not only do I have the list, I do have a beautiful little shop, and I would love for you to check that out. But we're doing the list tonight. So let's look at this. So up here you have cottage shop, and then you have festivals and events. So it's right on the main menu. So just click on that and you're going to come to the 2025 fiber festivals and events. I actually started this list a few years ago. It was just I would add them month by month, and I was just doing festivals. But as time went on, I have added to it, and I finally am doing it to where I've got everything that has a date as of now. You know, sometimes dates they're given out at different times from the different festivals. So I keep up with it throughout the year. And of course, I couldn't do this without the help of the Thatched Roof Cottage community. I do get people who email me saying, hey, here's this festival that you don't have up. Could you put it up there? Absolutely. If you've got a yarn crawl or any event to do with fiber or fiber arts, send it to me. My contact information is on the page, and I'm more than happy to do it. I think this is a great resource for everyone. So let's go down to the list here. So this is January of 2025, and the first event is in Burlington, Washington. It is St. Distaff's Day Spin In from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So if you're interested in this, you can go to the website, thatchedroofcottage.com, and you can get on this list. Any event that has a link, I have it linked for you. So everything is ready, right? So whatever information you need, just head on over. So again, this is Burlington, Washington. The next one we have up is in Kissimmee, Florida. It is Orlando Distaff Day, and that is on Friday, January 10th, which it says is for pre-registered attendees only. So check into that if that's something you're interested in. But then they also have it on Saturday, January 11th from 10 to 5. Something I thought that was really cool about this, if you go to the About Us, and it says, what is Distaff Day? And it talks a little bit about the historical roots. And I thought that was so interesting. I'm not going to get into it because we're just doing the dates and things right now. But that might be something I dive into on another podcast. So it's really, really interesting. Okay, so again, that's Orlando Distaff Day in Kissimmee, Florida on January 10th and 11th. Okay, what do we have next? We have the Knitting Guild Association. They have a knit along, and that is there's a launch party for that on January 11th. It says that TKGA is hosting our very first knit along. And so they're going to have a friendly, supportive, and social aspect of knitting. They're going to knit an open cardigan with options. So you can create your own version. The kickoff for that is January 11th. So if you're interested, head over to Thatched Roof Cottage. I've got the link for you, and you can take it from there. Okay, next one we have is the Knitting Guild Association again from January 16th through the 19th, New York Live. Again, just click on that and you can see all of the information on that. Then we have the Wool and Fiber Expo in Ocean City, Maryland. And this one is in person. It's the 14th annual Delmarva Wool and Fiber Expo. Up here, you've got your vendors and then your classes. Okay, so you can take a look at, if you're in the area or you're going to be in the area, or if you live in the area, obviously you can look at all the different classes that they have. And this one is coming up in January. So if you are chomping at the bit to learn some fiber art techniques, check this one out. And again, let me get back to the top on this. This was the fiber classes. Yeah. So the Wool and Fiber Expo, Ocean City, Maryland, um, January 17th through the 19th, right? So this is coming up. Then we have the next one I've got on here is January 19th in Lowell, Massachusetts. It's the Farm and Fiber Day at the farm market. This one is a link to Facebook. So you can go on there and check out any of the details that you need. Again, this is January 19th. This is Farm and Fiber Day at the farm market in Lowell, Massachusetts. Cool. Let's keep going. So next we have January 24th is the Oxford Fiber Festival in Oxford, Mississippi. They have an opening reception on January 23rd. And then the in-person market and classes is January 24th and 25th. Okay, so again, thatchedroofcottage.com. You can get on here and whatever one you're interested in, you can, I've got all the links for you. So check it out. This one is coming up. I think the Oxford one actually maybe used to be the first festival of the year, but we've just got so much going on now. So, which is a good thing, right? It's great. We've got stuff all over the country. All right, gonna keep going. I'm gonna take a quick sip of tea if you don't mind. Okay. The next one, January 24th through the 26th, is the Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival Virtual Winterfest. So, for my understanding, the Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival has two festivals. The one in January is all online. And then they have one in the spring that is in person. So the one I'm talking about now is Winterfest 2025. You can see it up here. And that's January 24th, 25th, and 26th. Before I click on that, I actually wanted to read something that when I read it, I about melted. Okay, so just a second. Yeah. The Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival is one of the largest festivals of its kind, celebrating all things sheep from hoof to hand woven. I love that. Oh my gosh. I love that. Okay, so anyway, over 250 vendors, over 600 sheep, and over 40 workshops. I don't know if that applies to the online, but anyway, that's I think their festival maybe in general. But when you click on this, so this is the virtual one. That is coming up. They've got some lectures, and then they have the different categories like crochet, knitting, needle felting, spinning, things like that. So you can look at which, art technique that you want to find, and if they've got it, there you go. So they've got needle felting too. I'm not sure if I said that. So quite a list here. And again, they've got a free lecture. And I was going to look at one more thing. Yeah, so here we go too. They also have some shepherd seminars, which, if you want to look into that aspect of fiber, then there's all kinds of things to learn, isn't there? It's like we were just looking at St. Distaff's Day and the history of that. And then over here, is a shepherd seminars. And then you've got different fiber arts and things like that. So there's always something to learn in this world. So I'm glad I'm in it. All right. So that was the Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival, Winterfest 2025, January 24th through 26th. And then last but not least, January 25th, this is the Knitting Guild Association again. There's a virtual guild meeting, and there is a presentation. And it's called, let's get over here. It's this one here. Okay, it's a virtual guild meeting, January 25th. There's a presentation, Beyond the Skein or Skeen. That's one of those tomato. I've heard them both ways. Um, when I took knitting, when I took an in-person knitting class when I learned to knit, and my teacher pronounced it skein, but I've heard it skeen as well. So, um, but this one is Beyond the Skein or Skeen with Caroline Sommerfeld of Ancient Arts Fiber. So, if you're part of that or if you want to join, there's a link for you. So again, you can go to thatchedroofcottage.com. If you want to check out and I have these separated by month, right? So we just went through the January ones. I'll hop on again at some point and we'll do February. But I have up the dates that have been announced. Now, some of them I'll just show you quickly. Like, for example, down here in April, and then really right now, as of this recording, from April on, I've got a few to be determined. So, the Albuquerque Fiber Arts Fiesta, if they're gonna have that again, I'm just waiting for the dates to come out. So I do put them on there and I wait to see. Um, I know some festivals take a year off and come back a year later, something like that. So I try to keep up with them. If you have one that I don't have listed, for some reason I didn't find it, then let me know. I'm more than happy to put it up there. I think this is a great resource. I hope it is. And this goes all the way through November. I have December there, but I don't have any December festivals or events yet. So if you know of one, let me know and I will get it up there. So anyway, I just wanted to jump on here because I'm excited that festival season is going to start up again. I mean, I guess festival season is pretty much the entire year, but there does seem to be some winding down during December. So let's start it up again. Let's have a great year of festivals, events, presentations, yarn crawls, retreats, everything. And I hope everybody gets to add a lot to their stash this year. So again, thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Allyson from Thatched Roof Cottage, and Happy New Year, everybody. Bye.